survive this pandemic days. So how about we ask one of the viewers that we have here? I mean, like we have
Sure. You can choose one
maybe
of
we
them.
can ask do USK Dwi Juniana. Okay, so it's do.
Hello, Miss Dwi Juniana. Are you there?
Hey, I'm here.
So
Hello, nice to meet you.
did you join the program that we have in the IMT-GT for today and
Of course I
yesterday?
do. Yeah. Yeah, I've followed since the first day, and I think this is the third day. I enjoyed it a lot. Like you guys, the master of ceremony of the day, it's amazing. Okay,
Thank
congratulations for
you.
all of
Thank
you,
you
and
very
also like the video, it's amazing. The sport challenge we've done for today, right? Like we have done for
much.
all challenges from sport, and also like the cultural academic presentation. Maybe we will have it for today and also maybe tomorrow. And the cultural full performances, wow, amazing. So I appreciate for all the performances from all university, and also like a great job guys for you, the master of ceremony.
Yes,
Okay,
thank
good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of the agenda that we have for today and tomorrow also for Miss Dewey. That maybe she watching as well. She doing jobs of his jobs, right? Yeah, maybe you can all of the participant here watching us while they're doing their job also, right? So I hope this program will entertain you guys and will give you some freshmen while doing your job. Also, I thought that one of our MCs here, Diva is here, but maybe she's still doing his classes, so she doesn't open the camera. So I hope that she will join us later at when we watching the cultural academic presentation.
Yeah.
So
Maybe, hey, Mr. Dia, go
how
ahead.
many presentations that we have for today, Mr. Haikal?
Yeah, today we have three presentations from Indonesia that will be presented by Universitas Sumatera Utara, followed by University Utara Malaysia, and the last is from Prince of Songkla University from Thailand. Mr. Dia.
So all of the countries send them one of their delegates to
Yes,
represent their
yes.
country. That's really interesting, right? I mean, like yesterday when I'm watching the cultural academic presentation with Fanny, even I'm from Indonesia, haven't seen one of their culture like the one that from uh, Unimed. I think they're doing some rituals that I haven't seen it once even in my life. So that's really interesting even for me as Indonesians, right? So I hope that this presentation will give us more and more knowledge and also new experience
Yeah.
to others and also our countries also. So how
It
about
is
we watch?
time to show. It is time to show our diversity,
That's
our
true.
culture, the
Yeah.
rich of culture from
Maybe
Indonesia,
after
Malaysia.
that we can more unite, right? Then
Yeah.
because like the catchphrase of the anthem for MTGT is together we unite, right?
Together we unite.
Yes.
That
I
is the
really like
song.
the song. Sounds the song sounds really exciting and also enthusiast with the music, right, and the phrase that they have for the anthem. That's really good.
Can you sing a little bit
Uh,
that song?
I think
I want to hear your voice.
the connection is
You
not good.
have the good voice.
Maybe later we can sing with all of the viewers, right?
Okay, okay, Mr. Dian.
I don't want to ruin the good song. I mean, the anthem is really good. If I'm singing it, it will be destroy the the good song for me.
No, no, I know you are a good singer. I know it.
Maybe later if Diva's here, maybe you can ask Diva to sing the song, right?
Okay, I challenge you to sing that song in the closing ceremony. Okay, Mr. Rian?
Yeah, I hope I can join this closing ceremony with you guys, right?
Okay.
If not,
Good job, Mr. Rian.
if not, I will send my partner Fanny to do it because because she doesn't join us for today's because she have some agenda, right? So I will send Fanny to as a punishment she doesn't join us today.
Okay.
So how about we watch the first academic presentations that we have today? It will be from Indonesia, right?
Yes, Komunitas Sumatera Utara.
So I'm really curious about what culture that we seen for today. So
Yeah.
how about we watch the video? So for the participants, please enjoy the presentations from Universitas Sumatera Utara. Please enjoy the videos.
Yeah.
Yahubu, my name is Ahmad Harisuta Suhud. I'm a student in University of Sumatra Utara. For this opportunity, I would like to present about Hombo Batu or stone jumping from Nias. Indonesia is a country that is rich in culture. Each region in Indonesia has a unique culture. There are many cultural heritage in Indonesia that are preserved, and we can see it. One of this culture is in Nias, Sumatra Utara. Nias is an island located on the west side of Sumatra Utara. Nias people are also known as Ono Niha. In Nias, there is a tradition called Hombo Batu or Fahombo or stone jumping. The stone jumping tradition is one of the most well-known tradition in Nias. Besides being shown as a traditional event, the stone jumping tradition can also be an interesting show, especially for tourists. According to history, Hombo Batu appeared because of the frequent occurrence of tribal wars in the past in Nias Land, so that each village had its fort. To protect the village, each troop must have the ability to jump over the fort during a battle. Therefore, to participate in the fight, every young male must practice the ability to jump the fort. Over time, the war ended. However, this habit is still carried out by the community, so that it becomes a tradition, and this tradition is still practiced today. The tradition of stone jumping is done in a special place owned by each village in Nias. This special place has been around for a long time and has been used for generations. The place is marked with stones arranged as high as 2 meters with a thickness of 40 centimeters and has a stepping stone behind the stone, which will be used for participants to jump over. The participants of this tradition are the youth in each village. The stone jumping tradition will be held in the presence of all the villagers. The participants who will take part in this tradition will prepare to wear Nias warrior clothes while waiting for their turn. When it is the turn, the participant will take a stance, then run fast and set foot on the stepping stone. Then they will jump into the air and through the stone. When jumping, the participant must not touch the big stone. If it touches, it means they failed. In ancient times in Nias, a young man had to be ready to go to war at any time. The tradition of stone jumping is one of the benchmark in seeing the physical abilities of youth. If the young man there is able to jump over the stone, then they can take a part in the war. And previously, the surface of the stone is also covered by spikes and bamboo. It shows how serious this ritual in the eyes of the Nias tribe. Tactically, in warfare, this tradition also means to train the young soldier to be agile in jumping over enemy defensive walls. Indirectly, the tradition that was previously a condition for the maturation of a young man until now. In addition, this tradition is also a suggestion for residents to gather to support the youth, and it is also a tribute to the ancestor who passed down the tradition and culture. Nias people still maintain and preserve this tradition until now. In the past, stone jumping was done as an exercise in facing war. Now, the stone jumping tradition is carried out as a ritual and cultural symbol of Nias people. From now on, this tradition is also one of the cultural heritage that also attract tourists from within the country and abroad.
Wow.
Wow, that's really
Give
cool.
the virtual applause for the presentation of Hombo Batu, one of tradition from Nias Island, North Sumatra. What do you think,
So
Mr. Dian?
that's that's really interesting, and also I'm very amazed with the power of the local people that can jump
Yeah,
the stone. I mean, like he said that the stone is 2 meter height.
of course, yeah.
I mean, it's much taller than many peoples in Indonesia. I mean, so he can jump over a people and also maybe a roof of a car, right? I mean, that's really and I saw that every jumpers from Nias not touch even single fingers
Yeah.
on the stone. I mean, like, so it must be they jump higher than 2 meters, right?
Hmm.
That's I mean, like they do it. Maybe they do it since they are kids, so they can jump over the stone. And I also like the story about how this culture is, yeah, firstly used for the war, so they can jump over the defense of the enemies. I mean, like that's really good strategy for war, right?
Yeah.
And they still preserve it and they still do it as a ritual for their village as a benchmark of the adultments of a youth. I mean, that's really cool. I mean,
That symbol of masculinity and
yeah,
the transition from the childhood to the adult man.
that's really shows that if you want to be an adult, I mean, you uh, have to push your limits and do your responsibilities, right? So
Right. Yeah.
that's why the value of this ritual is very how is it appropriate to do for the maturity ritual, right? Really interesting to see it in face to face. I mean, to go there and see the the excitement of the jump, right? I mean, like everybody's shouting and everybody's clapping once the jumpers complete the jump. That's really cool, I think. So what do you
I
think
think,
about?
Serbian, yeah, I think in Indonesia, almost every province, every region has a very unique tradition. Like Nias, we have Kombo Batu, and in different provinces we have a different kind of tradition.
Yes,
But as young generation, we have to preserve it because
yes,
this is
yes.
our cultural heritage. Yeah, we have passed it to our next generation.
Yeah, I mean, like they're making these rituals and tradition doesn't mean that they only make it as a whim. I mean, like it must be have something mythical, something have
Yeah,
bigger values and bigger
yeah,
goals to do to have that traditions, right? So that's as a young generations, we have to help the older generation to preserve the culture. And also culture has a power to show the identity of a people. So that's why the culture is very interesting, and also that's why we need to share to all of the participant here and also all the members of the IMT-GT to know about uh, the the culture that we have and also the culture that they have that we need to know, right?
Okay, what next, Mr. Lian?
So I think next will be from our friends from Malaysia, I think. So
Yes, from
I also
DUM,
interested from Unimap also. So I think that I
DUM,
okay for you app.
DUM,
Oh, yes.
University Para Malaysia.
Okay. So I really want to know about this because I'm in Malaysia but not so many times. So that means that I haven't seen many cultural performance that they have, and also maybe some of the cultural aspects that people have. So I'm really interested to this kind of presentation. So how about we watch it together with all our friends here?
Yeah, without any further ado, please enjoy the video from UUM.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Chit Rizky and this is my partner.
Hello, I'm Fadro Adi, and we both are from University Utara Malaysia. So, hey Chir, what exactly you are going to do today?
That's a good question. Well, we are here today as your presenter and we'll be enlightening you on the subject of Baba Nyonya.
Oh, that sounds interesting. But before we begin, I would like to clarify that we both here are the representative from Bidayasari Club, the club that solely existed to kindle passion within youth and to explore more on the traditional creative art talent. So, without further ado, let us begin. there are a lot of things to talk about when it comes to Baba Nyonya. So, where exactly do you propose that we start with?
Well, from the beginning, of course. The origin of Peranakan, or also known as Baba Nyonya, can be traced back hundreds of years ago, when the Chinese immigrated from China to the British Strait settlements of Malacca, Penang, Singapore, and even Java, Indonesia. The word Peranakan can be actually defined as the descendants of the natives with foreigners. So, for an example, you can take the Chinese man
Oh,
and
like me?
no, obviously, you're Malay. Well, okay. Anyways, you have the Chinese man who marries the local women, and thus their marriage actually creates a very unique background, culture, and customs that blended harmoniously. So, actually, hence the word Peranakan in Baba Nyonya Peranakan.
That is very fascinating information. But I think I'll add a bit of detail on that.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Uh-huh. The word Baba actually refers to the man, while Nyonya refers to the woman. Although Baba Nyonya descendants can be found typically on West Malaysia, most of them settle down in Malacca. And as you mentioned before, the combination of these two folk culture creates a very distinctive background. The streets can be seen by weddings, clothes, and even their foods.
Oh, that's very interesting. Hey, Adu, I can't help but notice you look quite handsome today. Did you get a new haircut? Oh, wait. Is it the glasses?
Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure it's the clothes. I mean, look at this. This is the authentic Peranakan men's clothes.
Are you sure those are authentic?
Uh, well, not really actually.
Uh huh.
But it's inspired by them, at least. Anyways, Peranakan athletes, they wear quite similar clothes with us, Malays. For example, back in the old days, the women wore baju kurung or baju panjang, which slowly innovated into kebaya pendek. While for the men, they wear Chinese clothes, which translated uh, baju Cina in Malay, and which is very similar to the traditional Chinese men's clothes, sanfu.
Oh, that's actually really interesting. Well, you actually look like you're going to a wedding.
Speaking of weddings, my sister is getting married next month.
Oh, congratulations to her. You must be very excited then.
Yeah, I'm excited at some point. Because you see, when it comes to wedding, there are actually a lot of things you have to do throughout the entire wedding. So it's kind of tiring.
Well, you think Malay traditional type like weddings are tiring? You should see Peranakans. They last up to 12 days.
12 days? Huh. I better off being single then.
Yep, you surely will.
Hey.
Anyways, there's actually quite a number of customs that are very important to the ceremony. So let's say you have 12 days. On the first day, the groom will be going to the bride's house. And on the third day, both the groom and the bride will be paying their respect to the older relatives and their parents by serving them tea. And then on the fifth and sixth day, they will hold a dinner party for like their relatives, helpers, and friends who have helped them throughout the whole wedding. And then up until 12 of the 12th day actually is when they finalize the wedding.
I see. There's a lot of things to remember. But I guess they all have friends and family to help them with. So I guess it's 12 days to remember, right?
Yep, totally. As it is, there's actually five ceremonies that you have to go through. And the most important ceremony is the Chiotao ceremony, where it marks the first occasion when the bride and the groom will wear the authentic wedding robes. And then their actual wedding actually starts after the ceremony but before noon.
Oh, and for the next ceremony, it follows the chimpang ceremony, which marks the first meeting between the couple where the bride would lead the groom into the bridal chamber where he would unveil her. Together, they would be served with tea and a bowl of kueh, a white, small, and rich dumplings in a sweet broth.
Well, next we have the third ceremony, which is the Chia Sia ceremony. I love this ceremony because it takes place in the bridal room where it's actually very amusing and unique. Where the friends and the guests of the groom would actually be in the room and start to tease the bride in hopes to induce laughter from the bride. And if the bride actually starts to laugh in fits of laughter uncontrollably, the groom actually has to treat everyone for dinner.
Hmm, that sounds very fun. And for the next ceremony is the performance ceremony. The bride and groom will be presented with traditional dance performance during the wedding time. Hmm, sure. I think we have covered all the points that are related to Baba Nyonya.
Yep, we surely did. And we hope that our sharing for today would benefit you and help you be interested more with our culture in Malaysia. So, I am Chut, and this is
Hadir adik. See you next time. Bye.
Yes,
Thank you.
that was so
Thank
cool. I mean,
you.
like the productions of the videos really great. I think.
Yeah, it's a high class, I think.
Yeah, it's like watching I think a documentary from National Geographic, right?
Yeah.
And I really like the presenters' interaction with each other, right? I mean, they're so funny and so fun. They're
And we
really,
can
really,
easily understand what they are saying.
yeah, and they speak really, really clear. I mean, like I really heard all of the important details that we need to know about the culture. And also when I hear so the Baba Nyonya have 12
Babaknya.
days of weddings. I mean, like, whoa, 12 days. I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's more than a week, you know? I mean, like, you have more than a week to celebrate wedding. That will be epic. I mean, like,
Amazing.
that, yeah, after that, I think that the bride and the groom will be passed out for before they are so tired to meet all of the families, right? But that's really interesting because we see that the assimilations of two cultures that come from two different areas, right? Like they are mixing the culture from China and also they're mixing the culture from uh, Malaysia also. Oh, so we have chat
Good.
from. So this
Hello,
chat it will
Jude.
be the presenter of the videos, right? So
Thank you
maybe
for the video, Jude.
maybe Chut can join us at the Zoom room and maybe open the camera and talk with us about the production of the
Yeah.
videos. I really hope
We
so.
want to know
Yeah,
the behind the scenes of the production of the video.
yeah. I'm really interested to know from the person. So maybe Chut can join us. Yeah, if you want. If
Hi everyone.
oh
I'm so
Hello,
hi,
sorry.
Jude. How
I
are
cannot.
you?
Hi, I'm well. How are you guys?
it's fine. So
Okay.
I'm really
I'm so
interested.
sorry. I cannot turn on my camera right now.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, Jude.
So, but I'm really honored to have you here and to
Thank you very
to hear
much.
about your explanations about the videos. I mean, how long to make that kind of videos?
It took us not more than 2 weeks actually because we had to
Oh,
rush it through, but it was very very academically for us because For every one of us, we were actually rushing through it because it was kind of we had lack of time doing the videos, but it was really fun.
Yeah, but for 2 weeks, that's really great though. I mean, like the production so good. I mean, like you making it like for more than a year maybe,
Thank you.
and the interaction between the presenters is so natural, right, Haikal?
Yeah.
I mean, like they like doing it for life. So, I mean, like I don't know, maybe you are a couple, maybe I don't know.
No, we were actually just friends. But because we
Ah,
were doing both in two different locations,
Oh, I
it
see.
was actually two different locations for the both of us. But we tried to at least make it more interactable so that it's more entertaining for you guys.
that's
Good job.
that's
Good job.
that's cool though. I mean, like I really think that you are in the same place. I mean, like your chemistry is so good.
Thank you.
And I
That's
love the way you tell the story of the Baba Nyonya.
yeah. I mean,
Thank you.
so
We can easily understand the message and the storyline of the Baba Nyonya.
that's true though. And I mean, like if we have chances to go to your place, is it it is possible to see the culture of Baba Nyonya there for now. I mean,
With
is it
a
still
set
common?
yes, actually. In Malacca and in Penang, but mostly you can find it a lot in Malacca.
Mm.
Is there
But
any
however, I really do hope like after this whole pandemic washes over that you guys could come and see our culture in Malaysia because there's a lot to go through.
Yeah, that after that video, yes, I do definitely love to go there. Like Haikal, we should go there, right?
is
I
there
should I
any of place that we can see the culture of Baba Nyonya?
Sorry.
Is there any museum or place that can show the historical in Baba Nyonya of Peranakan?
For this culture, you can actually go in Malacca. You can go anywhere in Malacca. Most of their culture is very wide in there. So when you go to, for example, in that state, you'll definitely find.
yeah,
Yeah, can
that's
visit Malacca again one time.
yeah. After that video, I think I'm gonna join for 12 days of the wedding. I think that's real.
Oh, it will
That
be very fun to go through 12 days of the
yeah.
wedding.
I mean, like I never heard about 12 days of wedding, right? I mean, like that's so peculiar. I mean, like that's
Yeah,
great. I mean,
that's a lot.
In Aceh actually we have only like 1 2 days the most of our of wedding. So to hear about 12 days really interests me more, and I that's really fun like for the household to have a 12 days, right?
Yeah, but I do
So
hope we could go like back to Aceh because for me, personally, mine are Achinese, and
What
really?
you
hence
need
my
here,
name
right?
actually. Yeah,
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
So,
yeah. I've missed Aceh very much.
Yeah, you should
so
come back now. Should back.
we welcome you here. If you want to visit one day, you can
Okay,
contact us.
we have to welcome her. He is also she is one of us. You know.
Of course.
We I think we don't need to welcome her. This is her home. You know.
Yeah, this is your home.
Yeah. I mean, like
um,
she need to welcome us if she go to Malacca. But if she wants to get to Aceh, I mean, yeah, this is her home actually.
I would love for you guys to take me around because even though I've been to Aceh for every single year of my 21-year life, I've only been going to Sigli, which is my where my grandfather lives. But that's pretty much it.
I can bring you all the places. Yeah, like Pulau Banyak that we
Sure,
talked before,
sure.
and also Nusa Bang and also many places. So, sure, thank you for so much for the information that you give us for today, and I really appreciate the videos and also your response in the Zoom room. Thank you very much to join us.
Thank you, thank you. On
Yeah,
behalf
I
of
hope-
very much,
UUM, we appreciate you guys very much.
Yeah, and I hope that if later the Varsity Carnivals hosted by the UUM, you can exchange with us with the to be a presenter.
Of
So
course.
Yeah.
so I will leave my throne to you.
All right. I'll be very ready.
Okay,
Thank you very
so much.
much.
Thank you
Okay,
so
nice
much.
to meet you.
Nice
Yeah,
to
nice
meet
to
you
know
guys
you
too.
too. Goodbye. Thank you. That's that's really cool,
Okay.
right? I mean, like the Baba Nyonya. That's wow me so much. 12 days, Haikal. I mean, like, to you have you only have 7 days in a week, but you do it for more 5 days more than a week. That's interesting. So what about last? I mean, the last videos must be more interesting than this one, right?
Yes, last video we have from Thailand, from Prince of Songkla University.
Wow,
Yeah.
this one must be also really good also. Okay, so just watch
So
the
we can see,
video. So okay,
enjoy
let's
the video, guys.
enjoy the video. Let's watch it.
Hello everyone, welcome to Prince of Songkla University. I am Mimi Mami Thanom Benjamakun.
I am Sophie Wenika Shopngam. We are the first year students from Faculty of Liberal Arts.
Today, we would like to express our appreciation to be the host of the first virtual IMT-GT presentation to introduce you about Thai culture, especially local southern cultures.
But there are many places, so why should we focus on meaning?
How about our hometown, Sophie?
Yes, of course. Today I'm going to talk about Songkhla city. Songkhla is an important port city in the southern part of Thailand. In addition, Songkhla's population consists of various nationalities such as Thai, Malaysian, and Chinese living together for a long time. This is a diverse way of life, arts, and cultures in Songkhla are created, especially on food, traditions, and performing arts.
When we're talking about Songkhla, it is obvious that Songkhla is a city with a wide variety of food which all look appetizing. So today we are going to recommend the best menu in Songkhla. So what's the first menu, Sophie?
Yes, the first menu I'm proud to present is voodoo sauce. Voodoo sauce is one type of curry, and it is also a dipping recipe in southern part of Thailand, which is made of fermented fresh fish and mixed with grain salt.
And another signature of Songkhla is spicy fish kidney curry or gang tai bla. It is one way of food preservation by fermenting sea fish kidneys. They use different types of fish kidney fermented with salt, and this can be stored for months.
Nick has mentioned, Songkhla is also famous for the diversity of people groups. This becomes an intercultural society reflected by festival and traditions. Do you have any recommendations?
Yes, of course. The first tradition I would like to recommend is the 10th Lunar Month Festival or Sardansik Festival. Sardansik Festival is a Buddhist ceremony with the belief of life after death. So Thai Buddhists go to temple and make memories to the spirit of passed away ancestor and relatives on this day.
And another one is Hari Raya Festival. It's the celebration date at the end of Ramadan. Muslim people are fasting from dawn until dusk. And the famous thing in Songkhla city is the performing arts that show the combination of Thai and foreign cultures.
For example, Manora or Southern folk dance. Manora or Nora was influenced by ancient India. The performers have to think about the words that make their lyric rhyme consistent with the dance and music.
And Nangtalung or shadow show. Nangtalung is the local performing arts of southern Thailand. It's a storytelling running by the poem with the local accent, displaying shadow through the white cloth screen.
This is all for our part. Next, we will leave the stage to our friends. If you're ready now,
Let's enjoy!
you, Sophie and Mami. Now welcome to our session. I'm Akalana Kuntalan.
And I, Freeze Patiyo Sutirak, welcome to Prince of Songkla University. As Sophie and Mami said earlier, Songkla has lots of outstanding features, especially for an intercultural society.
Wow. Yeah, and Prince of Songkla University provides opportunities for everyone to design any interesting activity. Therefore, Princess Kalayani Watana Institute of Cultural Study is established to serve this purpose.
So let me explain a little bit about the institute. Its main duties include culture preservation and promotion of Thai cultures. This will make local wisdom become much more valuable and strengthen the society.
Yeah, besides, Prince of Songkla University constantly sets programs for Thai traditional festival annually. Let us get to know more about this festival, shall we?
So let me start off with ASEAN Night Health Promotion. This festival was created with the purpose to support understanding the importance of ASEAN community to Thailand. And it came up with the concept ASEAN cuisine and famous shows in ASEAN.
Yeah, moreover, this activity helped PSU students improve their global competence and learn how to adapt themselves wisely and safely in this COVID-19 pandemic.
Next up, we have Prince of Songkla University Khon Day. Khon is considered as intangible cultural heritage of all mankind, recorded by the UNESCO. Khon appears in lots of countries in Southeast Asia. It is a high art and is common taught in lots of academic institutions.
Yeah, an annual Prince of Songkla University Khon Day represents Thai pride and the appreciation of arts, and it could be proudly publicized to all world citizens in the future.
And the next one, which is the highlight of PSU, which is Loy Krathong Festival in a new normal way. Loy Krathong is one of the most famous festivals of Thailand, and the PSU also recognizes the importance of this ceremony as being Thai tradition too.
Yeah, everyone could fully use their creativity to make the best krathong before paying and put it in the liver.
Additionally, in the night, there will be a beauty contest, or in Thai called Nang Nopamat Contest.
Yes, like both of us.
Of course, because we are dressing like them right now, okay? And each faculty in PSU would send one female student to join the competition every year.
Yeah. Finally, Fancy Songkran Festival 2019. Yes, this is what everyone has been waiting to see every year of PSU. And this festival continues throughout the day. In the morning, teachers and students will make a merit to show their gratitude to their ancestors.
And in the evening, there will be student parades from each faculty in PSU. Lastly, in the night, there will be a concert for all PSU students, and the student union would be in charge of those students' safety.
However, all activity mentioned earlier were organized before the pandemic, but during the pandemic, all activities were organized online.
So I hope you guys, if you have a chance just once, welcome to Prince of Songkla University, and surely you will be satisfied.
Yes, and that is for today. Thank you so much.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Wow. Wow.
Wow. ขอบคุณครับ Thank you very much.
It was also very great videos, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like the editing so good. Like we're watching some local news from Thailand, right?
It's like CNN news
Like
presenter.
CNN, right? Yeah, that's really good. And also, I also really love about the PSU have so many festivals on their campus also, right? So they have really many great events.
They also
Maybe
have like
later.
a beauty contest. I think so interesting.
And then so this I heard and also as I saw that at the first videos they give us about the food that they have that really interests me about the food, right?
Yeah.
So that's really good. And maybe later we can go there after the pandemic over, or maybe our students can have their future academic. I mean, like they have their maybe you Haikal, you are already graduates maybe from the University of Shahwal and go to PSU for your master degree, right?
Maybe. Have you ever visited
Because
Thailand before, Mr.
yeah, I visited once to Walalak universities one
Hmm.
time, so they already present yesterday's I think with Funny and watched it with Funny, and I heard that because of this IMT-GT corporations, especially the union net, I mean the university network. So our campus, the University of Shahwa, and also the member campus have like MOU and also have a agreement to their activities, also their events. So maybe you can have a more opportunity to pursue the master degrees and also to promote our region at the places. I mean, there's so many opportunities that we have because of this cooperation and because of this MTGT. That's why this cooperation I think is really good to have. And like we even have a new friends. Like we knew about shoot rescue now because of this event. So that's really cool. I mean, this cooperation make us so many new connections, right, Mr. Haikal? What do you think?
Yes, I think under the IMT-GT platform, we can easily connect with other universities from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. And also with this event like virtual, like IMT-GT Varsity Carnival, is a chance for us to know each other, to learn from each other, and because we are need to know each other, we have to promote the cultural understanding. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with that. So I mean that with this cooperation we knew about in, other places than we have in Indonesia.
Hello, Mr. Dia.
Mr. Haikal is
Sorry, I have
asking me
a little bit
why.
problem with my internet connection.
It's okay. I
I'm just
sometimes
sorry.
do too. Maybe because of the weather, I don't know. Because
Yeah.
so the conclusion is the culture is very have great impact. It makes us bond together and unite. Like catchphrase of the songs, right? Together we unite. I hope Fanny will sing it for us at the closing ceremony
Then
because
we
Fanny
unite.
doesn't. Yeah, because she doesn't hear. She's here, but our event is already finished for today's agenda, right?
Okay.
So what we will have after
By the way, Mr. Dian, after this, we have seminar activities at
uh,
3 p.m. that will be hosted by Universitas Sumatera Utara, I mean, followed by the evening session colorful performance from UUM, RUTS, and USU. So don't forget to join. Please invite your friend, share the link to your friend, and you can also watch this event from YouTube channel of OIA USA YouTube channel.
Yes, that's true. So all the participants here that you can join all the agendas. Maybe you can, if you're interested, you can join the seminar. I do hope that you join the seminar from the, and also please join the tonight's agenda is the cultural performance. So we have three campus that will show us their cultural performance, and it will be
Hello, Mr. Dian.
good now. I I keep breaking. I don't
Okay.
know why. Alrighty then. Okay, to finish our sessions for today, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Haikal to joining us, and
Thank you
also
very much.
thank you for all of the viewers, and thank you also especially for Chut Reski to explanations of their videos. That's really interesting and interested me more. And I'm really sorry for all of the difficulties and mistakes that we have because the connections and also the technical problems that we have. I'm really sorry for that. So I hope that I can meet you all again tonight at the cultural performance with Haikal, and also maybe I will change with Diva. Diva already said hi in the chat.
Hi.
So Diva will lead us to tonight performance. So I will give it my throne to Diva, and I will give my crown to Diva for this.
Yeah, thank you. We are going to compete again tonight.
Definitely I will
Okay,
win because
Diva.
I will host it for 3 days in a row, right? So thank you, Haikal. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Dian. Thank you, everyone.
So let's meet again at next agenda, and don't forget to join the seminar with the Universitas Sumatera Utara. Is at 2 p.m. And also
Yeah.
don't forget to join the cultural performance at 8 in this same link with us, hosted by Universitas Syakwala. So thank you guys. Have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.